my life is because he took care of me and opened the doors for me and gave me the opportunities that I have today. Instead of falling into drugs or a gang or criminal behavior or vandalism or dropping out of school or any number of other things that people do because their parents break up and their dad's gone and they have no strong male leadership in their lives, God took care of me. And I didn't end up the way I might have otherwise ended up. My mom is the greatest woman in the world. My mom and I are so close to this day. Next weekend, I'll be at a convention in Atlanta. My mom's coming to the convention. She comes to anime conventions all the time and hugs on the kids and loves the kids. And she's still a very integral part of my life. We're very close. But had things been different for me, I don't even know what I would be doing or where I would be today. So I promise you guys, every morning I get up and I get down on my knees beside my bed, whether I'm at home or in a hotel room, and I thank God for His love for me and the blessings and the opportunities that He has given me. I am so enormously grateful for the opportunities I've been given. Now, I'm not being all churchy here. I'm not trying to get you to join a church or repeat after me or say some weird incantation. I'm sharing my experience with you. This is my experience. You can take it or leave it. But Pauline asked me where I think I would be today had I been adopted or these different things. And clearly, that resonates with me because I've thought of that often. And I think that the steps, the path of my life and the events of my life have been orchestrated by somebody else. And I give him all the credit for that. And I will never be ashamed or embarrassed or refuse to do so publicly. If that makes me a fanatic, if that makes me a religious nut, so be it. But I'm never, ever, if people make fun of me for it, bring it on. People make up lies and rumors about me because they don't like the fact that I take a stand for my faith and that I share my faith with people and God's love to people. What a horrible thing, right? This horrible, crummy world is, falling apart. Heaven forbid you share some love with people, right? I mean, what's so bad about that? But there are people out there that just don't like it. And they make up lies and they try to make up hurtful stories and try to ruin this and that. And you know what? Nothing is going to keep me from sharing what I believe is the source of my life. So I hope that doesn't offend anybody.
No.
Because that's who I am. And I cannot be untruthful to who I am. You know? Yes, sir. Your question?
Just want to make a comment.
Sure.
I know exactly what you like. I haven't seen my dad since I was 9. He was abusive and alcoholic. I shouldn't have been good at this long now.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. I pray one never.
You know what? We're not alone, dude. I mean, there are a lot of us. There are a lot of people. I bet a lot of you. And I'm not going to, you don't need to share any personal stories, but you all know. Most people, there are a lot of people that have similar stories. Parents break up when they're young. They don't really have any relationship with their dad, or they don't have any relationship with their mom, or they barely see this or that, or, whatever. That's a very common story. And if you are able to rise above that, yeah. And you know what? Some people get great stepdads. I was a stepdad for a while. Or a great stepmom. Or maybe they have a grandfather who steps in and is a great, a great guy that is a great role model and a strong male figure in kids' lives. I had that too. I had a great-grandfather. But those kind of things, they have the potential to really throw you off course, you guys, and to really discourage you and make you think, well, what's the point, If you can rise above them, and I believe you all can, then there's nothing keeping you from accomplishing anything in your life that you want to accomplish.
I have some questions.
Okay, answer your question.
Will you run out in your with me?
Sorry?
You run out in your underwear with me?
Will I what? What did he say? I just heard, will you something underwear with me?
Your underwear with me?
Underwear living?
What? Will I streak? No. No. I have a feeling something in me tells me that's a bad idea. I don't really know why, but I just have this feeling it's a bad idea. Yes.
I got here late, so excuse me for not competing.
No worries. Welcome.
I'm an aspiring voiceover actor and actor, film and stage. You have any advice?
Absolutely. For those of you that are interested in voice acting, there are two things I would encourage you that you need to do if you want to get into voice acting. The first one is become an actor. The operative word in voice acting is acting. It's not voice. A lot of people think because they can make funny voices or imitate cartoon characters that they should be a voice actor. Well, that's great. Cool, you can do that. But voice acting is about a lot more than that. Because the most important thing about voice acting is being able to portray a character in all of the dramatic highs and lows and challenges of that character. And that comes from being an actor. Every voice actor I know, well, I take that back, with the exception of 2, 100 voice actors that I know, they all have huge experience in acting, theater, training. They get into, they studied it in high school, they studied it in college. They have taken every opportunity to develop their skills as an actor. So that's the first thing. Take any chance you get to develop your skills as an actor. Community theater, school productions, church productions, anything possible to develop your skills as an actor. And then the second thing is, and this is the harder part, you have to be where the work is. You have to be where that kind of work is done. I've said this many times, but if I wanted to be a country western singer, where would I live? Texas. Where else? Nashville? Of course. What? Sure. But the point, you're making my point. The point is there are a handful of places where I should go where that kind of thing is predominant. Voice acting is exactly the same. You need to be where that kind of work is done. I could be the greatest voice actor who ever lived. And if I live in Kentucky, the chances are I'm not going to get to do much voice acting. Los Angeles, Dallas, Houston, New York City, that's close. Vancouver, Canada. What is? The plug? This plug? Ah! And now